Yay. Yay. I guess I'm live. Okay. Peace and love to everyone. Okay. I'm live. This is amazing. Okay, let me prepare something quickly. On Clubhouse, I will attempt to broadcast to two platforms at the same time. So thankfully it is kind of prepared. Let's see. Okay. So the link to Google Docs, which I will paste to the event on Clubhouse. Okay, I'm going to start it now. Okay. Okay, and I will ping the link. I will ping a link. The link. Yay. Okay, it has worked out. Okay, now, so it's architecture, planning, city planning. Okay, it doesn't work like that. Okay, architecture is okay. AI, do I want AI here? Permaculture is not there. Okay, let's keep just as an architecture for now. I added a topic. Okay. They have updated the interface slightly on Clubhouse. Okay, let's go. I am live in both platforms, on Clubhouse and on YouTube, where I do live broadcast with no one online so far, and I will see the quality of it later, especially the YouTube one, and I guess the Clubhouse as well, because I'm kind of talking not directly into the microphone of Clubhouse, which I never did before. Okay, it's a learning curve. As I said, it's a first ever try to broadcast to two platforms at the same time. Okay, let's start. My name is Leo, and I'd love to present to you free and prosperous open source cities. Even if no one will join me on YouTube or on Clubhouse, I will just present it here, and I enabled a replays on Clubhouse, and I guess I will edit later the video from live stream which is happening on Facebook or on YouTube right now. Actually, yeah, I didn't do Facebook one. However, I can broadcast to several platforms at the same time, just a matter of devices, I guess. And currently, I have only 2 devices activated, whereas I could, theoretically, I could get one more device and broadcast to one more platform. So without the devices to get into each other. Okay, I'm getting into technicalities of how I'm doing this talk today. And okay, let's start. What is Free and Prosperous Open Source Cities project? It's an attempt to create a future on our planet, on Earth, by unifying the data in terms of planning, city planning, building planning, constructions, industrial design, and so further and so on. So basically, right now, as online project, it should be a knowledge hub where we could gather all the information together, identify the BKMs, so best known methods, and co-create and cooperate on this on this data. Yeah, and this is in essence what free and prosperous open source cities are on a planning side. So basically, I didn't mention a very, very crucial, very important part of it. So free and prosperous open source cities, for people who might misinterpret free. So these are the cities which run and prosper absolutely without money. So basically, there's no money involved there, and it just runs without any money. Okay, my telephone went into the sleep, and I just want to make sure that it's still going on. Okay, it's still going. No one has joined me, and somehow earlier on it didn't go into the sleep mode when it was broadcasting, and now it goes into the sleep mode. I don't know why they did it, but okay, it's their decision. People who joined or who will join me in replays can go and check the link. There's information, a little bit information about it available under the link. I will duplicate the link here on YouTube, just for people who might want to check it out. Should I decide to post the video at a later point of time? Okay, I'm 9 minutes into the conversation on YouTube. I can see the timer running, and I guess a little bit less than that into the conversation on Clubhouse. Let me ping some people on Clubhouse and see if anyone will respond to my ping. If not, I will wrap the conversation within a very short period of time. Okay, I'll switch off the mic for now. I'm pinging some random people into the room. Let's see if anyone will reply. Okay, I'm currently pinging people. From experience, it will take around 4 minutes to get the people into the room. I mean, into pinging. After pinging, the pinging process takes about 4 minutes. Let's see if anyone will join me. If anyone at all will join me. Okay. I guess I reached the bottom of it, and so far no one has joined me. And as I said, it's a test. It's just a test to broadcast on 2 platforms at the same time. Just checking the sound quality, checking how it will run, and and roughly presenting the idea. So, okay, let me tell you a story. Several years ago, I reached out to a person who owns open source cities.com and open source cities.org. And I offered him a collaboration. However, he declined. He said, I'm not interested in any kind of collaboration. And so basically the collaboration didn't happen. How I wanted to cooperate with him, I wanted to install on his domains a MediaWiki instance where we would have started several years ago an attempt of collecting the data from people. So he declined, and what I did, I just made an instance on my site, which I still have. And so basically, I made a subdirectory there and installed a MediaWiki instance into the subdirectory, which I called OSC, Open Source Cities. And unfortunately, the instance of MediaWiki was heavily dosed, denial of service, and spammers were all upon that. I don't know why it happened, and however, it just happened, and I was forced to close the MediaWiki instance after some time because it literally became unbearable. I had automated denial of service attacks, automated spam attacks, and at the time I didn't know how to deal with that. And there were thousands of spammers spamming this irrelevant stuff. And as I said, unfortunately, I was forced to close it. I guess what I'm trying to do now is it's a second attempt to bring this project back to life with Clubhouse and time at hand. Maybe it will turn out good. Let's see. Who I'm looking for right now is for people who are willing to contribute. So basically architects, city planners, plumbers, anyone who in any shape or form, so builders, has to do with building or either houses or cities or towns or roads. So basically anything around living area. So basically how we concept new kind of living. My proposal is to use permaculture because permaculture is really great for that, and permaculture is just amazing in terms of the principles of permaculture are really good. Create no waste and so further and so on, and it's absolutely in unison with our nature. I guess I will pin the link to YouTube. Let me see if I have it here. Permaculture. Okay, let's see. Okay, I don't have it readily available. Okay, I'll search for it. 12 principles of culture. This one, I have to pin it to my solution which I use because somehow I didn't copy it. Okay, let's see if it has copied now. Okay, I don't know what is happening. Copy and paste. Why I cannot paste it? Because I need to create. Okay. Now we can paste 12 principles of permaculture. Way forward. And I will pin it as well because I'm using it quite frequently. Permaculture. Okay. Yep. Okay. I will add it to the live stream on YouTube now. Okay. I need I added it to the live stream on YouTube. Let me do it again here for on Clubhouse. Okay. Okay. Now I updated it on Clubhouse as well. And this is amazing. I now click this one, I guess. Permaculture Design Principles. Okay. Yeah. Hi. Hello, Susan. I am working currently on free and prosperous open source cities, and I'm currently on my computer, and I'm broadcasting to YouTube as well. So if you would like to come up, feel free. I send you an invite. I can explain to you what it is all about. So free and prosperous open source cities is a non-commercial, non-for-profit project which concentrates on creation of new kind of cities which run absolutely without money. There's no money involved. And for this project, I invite people who, in any shape or form, work in living area, living in terms of permaculture practitioners, permaculture designers, architects, road builders, house builders, plumbers, electricians. So, as I said, anything which is connected to life, to living is welcome, and anyone who is working in this area is welcome as well. Free and prosperous open source cities currently exist only as an online project. We don't have anything offline, just an online project for people who are willing to contribute without any reward. So basically, there is no reward for contribution into this project. It's absolutely altruistic, and the only reward which people may receive is seeing that what they're working on is taking shape and form in the real world. So basically, this is the ultimate reward, which I guess the only reward people can obtain for working in this project. So the aim of this project is to create better cities, which would be created all around the globe in different locations, on different continents, and we start with a unification of the data in a knowledge hub where we will collect and create blueprints and improve them and share best known methods and everything. So basically, I see, Susan, you are relatively new to Clubhouse. You have party hat on. Yay, you joined. And the microphone, when you join, is per default on. So basically, I've seen you switch it off. Feel free to chime at any given point of time because it's only two of us. If you have any ideas or any questions, it's an open conversation. I'll be glad to talk with you about if you have any questions or anything to say. So as I said, I broadcasted currently to two platforms simultaneously, to YouTube and to Clubhouse. Maybe later, if I get another device, I might broadcast to another platform. Okay, do you have anything to say?
Hey, hi, how are you?
I'm fine, Susan. I'm fine. I'm very good. How are you?
I'm good. So, pardon me. This is like I'm naive, and you know, the first time that I'm in social media or speaking or something, everything is new for me. So, if I didn't understand, so sorry about that.
It's okay. I can hear you, and I guess you can hear me okay as well. Yeah.
Yes,
Ah.
I see architecture, and I just graduate from architecture school.
Mm-hmm. Good.
And I am not young, so I am like coming back again from I'm a very old woman, so I come back again to school and I graduate. I'm proud I graduate this year.
Okay. Which part of Earth? Which part of Earth are you currently in?
Like I went to a school like architecture school. I don't know, just an architecture school. In designing houses, designing many projects.
Okay. Okay. I'll ask differently. Where do you currently live?
I am in USA, in Oregon.
Okay. 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 Cool. I've been to Oregon several times. I've been to Portland several times. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in Beaverton, so I've been in Portland also in the downtown. So I am now in Beaverton, so it's like near, like in the same in Portland.
Okay. Yeah. So Oregon is actually not small, but I like Oregon, and it's very close to Washington State, and it's close to the uh, Atlantic, I believe. Yeah. No, Indian Ocean, to Indian Ocean, and yeah. So. Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry. If you wanted to talk about your, so you do this room to talk about your project. I just, I'm confusing about. You don't mind if I ask about something for architecture?
No, not at all. Feel free to ask. So I'm not an architect as such. However, I'm a hobbyist, and I have how I have to say, quite a broad uh, variety of knowledge in different areas. Yeah, feel free. Ask anything.
Yeah, it's just because I've been like study like lately, and I've been in home, like sitting home as a housewife for many years, and I've been have like fighting to be a student again, and I graduate this year. And I am like it's happened to me, like I wanted to do like my as an architect. I wanted to do my portfolio to apply for work, and it's like it's I don't know, it's getting like fear for everything, everyone, like it's I'm doing like my site and never finish, and like nobody, in a school you ask professors, you ask a lot of people, but now you are in your own, like, it's scary things. I know, I don't know. It's just I wanted to share that.
I see. Yeah, look, everything at the beginning becomes or seems to be scary. I guess the best thing is just to deal with it and become more skillful at that. Do you enjoy architecture?
I am in love.
Oh, enjoy. Okay. Yeah. What kind of houses would you love to build?
What kind of what?
What kind of houses would you love to build?
Okay. A small house, like private houses, like or you wanted to ask me about I didn't build. I'm students only project in school, so it's academic. It's like an assignment. They give us assignment, so we pretend it's, but we didn't do it as real.
Yeah. I understand. However, if you could build literally any type of house, what kind of house would you build?
Oh, I don't know. It's just kind of something very relaxing, very opening. It's like light, a lot of lighting. So like, I will not say I'm always on my project. I love to do like modern and put something from traditional things. So to not lose our identity or to spread for everywhere. Like I came from Middle East, so I am from Yemen, my country Yemen. So when I came from there, we have a beautiful architecture art there. So all my project I've been doing this window, that door, that corner from my culture. So it will be, beautiful when you are immerse something from history and, like culture and with modern things. I have this view. So when if I built in Portland, I wanted to do something and wanted to show them how rich we have, like some trick or some how you call it, like from my culture from Yemen. It's like this window. It's famous in Yemen.
Yeah, ethnical architecture.
Yeah, maybe I don't know the name, but it's in my mind. It's my goal.
I see. But however, Yemen has milder climate than Oregon. So Yemen is way warmer than Oregon. And how are you going to bring architecture from a warmer country into a colder climate? Will it work fine from your point of view?
Okay, so this is I wanted to correct. Yes, it will be warm in Yemen, but it's not all Yemen. So Yemen is very big. It's the same like here in USA. It's Portland. It's cold. There is in California. It's warmer. California, the seaside. We have in back home some city very warm in the seaside, and it's middle. Like it's like not. It's cool. It's very good. It's cool in the middle, and we have in the capital is. I will not say it's like Portland cold, but it less like things like, you know what I mean? It's cold. There is a cold, and there is some.
But you don't have any snow, do you?
Huh?
You don't have any snow in Yemen, do you?
We don't have, but sometimes it's getting ice, and sometimes in some area, yes, there is. But it's not very often.
Because
but it's freezing. It's all because it's in the capital is dry.
Okay. Yeah. So Yemen is, as you said, in the Middle East. I never went to Yemen, unfortunately. However, I traveled a little bit in Arabic countries, and that's why I said I want to tell you about two things. Actually, the first, there will be two questions. Okay. The question number one is, did you ever hear something about permaculture?
What culture?
Like permanent, yeah, permanent culture, permaculture.
Permaculture. Oh, yeah, I don't think so.
Yeah? Okay. Question number two, did you hear anything about sustainable city in United Arab Emirates?
I hear about that. Like,
sustainable city, yeah, the sustainable city.
Yeah, it's like they have like projects about sustainable.
No, it is called the sustainable city. I've been there.
Okay.
I've been there. I've walked in the city, and it's pretty interesting because they apply permaculture principles in this city, and they gather water. They have solar panels on the roofs. They have natural ventilation in the houses. They have electrical vehicles on the premises in the city. So basically, it's actually quite interesting. And they grow their own food there. They have water management in the city. It's interesting. In any case, it is worth visiting for aspiring architect and permaculture designer or permaculture practitioner. I'm a permaculture practitioner, and it was very interesting for me to visit a sustainable city in Dubai.
In Emirat.
Yeah, in Dubai. In Dubai. It's in Dubai, very close to Dubai.
Very good.
By the way, if you look a little bit up above our photos, there's a link pinned. There's a link pinned to this screen. If you click on this link, you can read about permaculture principles. There are 12 permaculture principles. You can open it and read it later when we have finished our conversation. However, you can just read it, and it's why I love permaculture, because the principles of permaculture are very good, and I can read you some head titles of the permaculture if you want. Would you like me to read them? Just 12 of them, just to give you an idea what it is all about. I will not read the whole website. I will just read the headlines of that. Okay. I'm loading it.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm loading as we speak.
The link is not open for me here, or it's heavy. It's like big link. Oh, okay, yeah, happening now.
Yeah, it takes a time because we speak, and the voice just gets a little bit delay. It gets so the first principle is observe and interact. So the second principle is catch and store energy. So the third principle is obtain a yield. Principle number 4 is apply self-regulation and feedback. So basically, feedback we gather for this project, which I'm presenting right now, free and prosperous open source cities. So basically, we also gather feedback from people who are practitioners, who are building houses, who are building airships or sustainable housing, and we collect feedback from them and use the feedback. Okay, principle number 5 is use and value renewables. Principle number 6, produce no waste. There shouldn't be waste. Okay, principle number 7, design from patterns to details. So principle number 8, integrate, don't segregate. So basically, this I am passionate about a little bit, principle number 9, because when I explain to people about the project, about these free and prosperous open source cities, I tell that actually we will build new cities which would run absolutely without any money. And people ask me question, what will happen to the cities which are already out there? And what I'm saying, so basically, we will try to keep infrastructure which is sustainable and good in the new cities, and the older buildings, all the infrastructures, they will be just disassembled and used as materials, or some buildings will be kept as museums and something like that. So principle number 9, use small, slow solutions. Principle number 10, use and value diversity. This is exactly what you are talking about, because we are all Earthlings, and when we come to one place from different ethnic groups, I'm half German, half Russian. You are from Yemen, living in the US. So basically, if we combine our knowledge, it will be rich in personal experiences. It will be very rich in personal experiences, because I lived in various countries on our planet, and I observed different buildings, different type of insulation, ventilation, yeah, climatization, and stuff. Okay, principle number 11, use edges and value the marginal. Okay, and the principle number 12 is creatively use and respond to change. So basically, as I said, there are 12 principles, and they were coined by the guy whose name is David Holmgren. He is one of the creators, quote unquote, of permaculture. Uh, another guy who created, quote unquote, permaculture was Bill Mollison, and they, both of them, they promoted permaculture into the culture of people. So basically, they wrote books about permaculture. They shown to people how people can use indigenous knowledge as well from people, how to grow food, how to collect water, how to use water, and so further and so on. So permaculture is really rich, and permaculture is used in architecture as well.
Good.
Okay.
So, okay, it's like wonderful information. Thank you for this.
Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. Okay.
I'm so certain
yeah.
about, I try to, because I have an Instagram, so you don't have Instagram in your bio here.
Yes, I have my Instagram. However, on my Instagram, I don't have much about Free and Prosperous Open Source Cities. It's my personal Instagram.
Yeah.
I also have a website, my personal website, where there's information about free and prosperous open source cities. I will ping another link. Give me a second. And you also can check it out if you want to. Just a second. Okay, I pinned another link. And this is just a small document, about free and prosperous open source cities. That's a small portion of it. It's on Google Docs. And it's roughly explaining what I just explained to you. So basically, it's about cities which will be created in different parts of the world and which will run absolutely without money. This is the main idea of such cities.
Well, thank you very much. Nice to meet you.
Okay.
Leo, your name, Leo?
Yes, Leo is my name. Yes.
Yes. Thank you very much. Have a great time with you. So I hope like we meet again.
You can follow me if you want to. You can click on me and there's an option to follow person because I followed you. And you can also, if you click on a person in the future, you can also send a message to people who you will communicate this, if you will.
Okay,
you can send some kind of messages. I will give you an example how it works. So I clicked on you, and now I can send you just something trivial as hi, and you will see it if you go to the back channel to this airplane. If you click on this airplane, there are two tabs. One is chats, another is requests. So basically, my message will be under request until you reply to it.
Okay. I see your when you say hi now. Yeah, I saw your message. Thank you very much.
Okay.
I follow you very much.
Okay, enjoy your day. Enjoy your day, Susan.
You too. Thank you very much.
Bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, suddenly it became a little bit longer. I just had a conversation with a relatively young female, and I just explained a little bit to her about permaculture principles, and I also presented to her the project itself. Hi, Nori, how are you doing? I will invite you to the stage. Feel free to come and speak with me if you want to. You are, as I see, you are relatively new on Clubhouse, so the party hat gives me this indication. So if you want to speak, just accept my invitation to speak or raise a hand, and I will bring you up and we can have a conversation. So this project is about free and prosperous open source cities, which would run absolutely without any money. So this is the idea, and they will be built everywhere on planet Earth on different in different climate zones and on different in different countries as well. If you have any questions or if you want to say anything, as I said, feel free to come up and we can have a conversation. I'm broadcasting this talk on YouTube as well, and I'm broadcasting it here. I just finished a conversation prior to you. Here was a relatively young, adult person, female, and she was originally from Yemen, And we had a conversation about architecture because she is an architect, and we talked about architecture. We talked a little bit about permaculture, and I also presented the project to her. So if you want to speak with me about the project, feel free to come up. Okay. The project is free, non-for-profit, non-commercial project, and who are we looking for this project? We're looking people who have to do anything with living. So basically, people who grow food, people who build countries, people who build roads, people who plan cities, people who build houses, who work on distribution channels, anything. Okay, I see you cannot talk right now. Okay, so anyone who creates something for life is welcome to contribute to the project. And I repeat myself, it's a free project, and there is no reward for participation in the project. The only reward is to see these things created and materialized in a real world. So basically, it's an opportunity to create something and see how it takes shapes and becomes real, becomes a reality. And so right now, Free and Prosperous Open Source Cities is just a pure online project. There are no houses, no buildings, no cities in the outer world. And we want to change that. We want to make a new reality by building new cities where money absolutely doesn't exist. Okay, I'm almost 1 hour into the broadcasting, both on YouTube and on Clubhouse. I will give it 1 hour if no one will join me. And then after 1 hour, I will make it a wrap. I will close it. Basically, according to my timer on YouTube, I'm almost, so it's 50 plus minutes into the broadcasting, almost 1 hour, just a couple of minutes left before I will make it a wrap. And I will check the sound on YouTube, and I will check the sound in the recording on Clubhouse. So basically, I will keep the replay for people to listen to the replay if anyone decides to listen to. So if I had to summarize, Free and Prosperous Open Source Cities, what is it all about? I would summarize it as it's about free open source cities which prosper, not only exist, but prosper, absolutely without money, in different locations, on different continents, in different climate zones, all over the globe on our planet. And the information about these cities will be stored in knowledge hubs, which are interconnected with each other. And this information is absolutely free of charge, accessible by anyone and everyone. And only people who decide to contribute are capable of contributing to the project at the current stage, because there's still some people who try to spam, who try to to prevent progress happening. However, at the later stages, when these cities will become reality, literally anyone could contribute to the betterment of the project, to the betterment of the cities, and to the betterment of our planet in entirety, so in its totality. So basically, to the whole planet, it could be applied to the whole planet, and these knowledge hubs will be interconnected to each other. So I envision a creation of first cities, one in Sahara area in Africa, somewhere near the ocean, on any side of Sahara. It doesn't really matter. It could be both on the Indian Ocean and on Atlantic Ocean side. Um, and it would be great if one of such cities would be created in Siberia as well, because Siberia is famous for its cold climate. It could be created in Alaska and in Canada, because these regions are also very cold, especially in winter, and they are quite hot in summer. And of course, as I said, anywhere in South America, in the tropics, in India, in China, in anywhere, literally anywhere. These cities could be created literally anywhere, and they can integrate the already existing parts of infrastructure which are sustainable or pretty close to sustainable as a transition infrastructure, and then the remaining parts will be just disassembled and used as a materials for creation of new cities or new projects. And some of the buildings could be kept as museums. The buildings of historical relevance, architectural relevance, the buildings of beauty, they can be kept as museums and as exhibits of beautiful architecture. The new cities and new buildings should be in unison with. They have to be in unison with nature, and those cities will use the principles of permaculture even in the planning phases, and deep into the realization phases. So basically, they should run based on principles of permaculture. And if you listen to this talk to replay on Clubhouse, I posted 12 principles of permaculture somewhere in the middle of the talk. And I also posted the links on YouTube, where I was broadcasting directly to YouTube at the same time. So currently I'm using two devices. I'm using my telephone to broadcast to Clubhouse, and I'm using my computer to broadcast to YouTube. I'm almost 1 hour into the talk. I had a conversation with single person. Only one person was listening to my broadcast on Clubhouse, and I had a short conversation with her. No one has joined me on YouTube, or at least I didn't see. I've seen one person, Opal Beasley, sending me something. Maybe this person was for a very short period of time on the channel, and was listening to what I was saying. However, he just sent to me Wask Tech, and nothing else. So basically, only that. I was trying to engage with him. However, I guess he was already gone at the time when I saw his message. Okay, it's 1 hour into the conversation, into the broadcast, live broadcast, and I will end the stream on YouTube, and then I will end the conversation on Clubhouse as well. So basically, I'm ending the room on Clubhouse now. Okay, and I'm ending stream on YouTube. Thank you very much to anyone who might watch this video if I decide to put it up on YouTube. Goodbye.